creating art and freedom of speech helped by stupid ideas, stupid toxic ideas like socialism and communism. I know that it's not a popular decision to speak about politics when you're, in this case, I'm trying to run a small business, right, with art prints, shirts, and other shit. And I was reading an article on how the CIA around the time of the Cold War, they wanted to make sure that artists and musical projects were funded to not only to inject different forms of artwork, not simply artwork that the Red State wanted, Mother Russia. Again, this is back in the day, not today, not so much today. And I say that when we allow people, even in the U.S. today in 2016, when we allow people to either critique us and say that, this Obama's good, Obama's bad, Trump is good, Trump is bad, and we all make different sorts of artwork to share our ideas or enlighten others with our perspective, and I think it can become a point of discussion. I got no problem with Bernie supporters nor Hillary supporters. Choose your candidate. But what I do have a problem with is when people start to bash other groups, whether it's Trump on Hillary or Bernie on Trump or Hillary against fucking everybody. And here with this piece, but not this piece in particular, the Batman vs. Ninja Turtles, which is sort of taboo, right? You don't make one comic book fight another comic book. You don't make one world fight another because that's not cool. You don't kill Batman. You don't kill the hero. It's too much blood on it. Why? According to who? There's a website I like going to called LiveLeak. I recommend you check it out. I think it keeps, well, for me at least, it gives me an open mind. It reminds me that there's a lot of scum out there, a lot of bastards out there that would easily, without hesitation, probably snatch my life for the money in my wallet, for my PIN number, my phone, or some other shit that they found valuable. And I think artwork, no matter how stupid or how evil the idea, we can dissect it and discuss it. But when we start saying, we can't draw this politician, we can't draw this prophet from this religion, we start to keep someone in an imaginary bubble. And we give them some sort of, I think, we hold them above criticism. And I think, if we hold them above criticism, 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 we hold them ab that can become dangerous. That can become dangerous. And I lost my point again. Just trying to make this art video a little bit more interesting. So even if you're some dude, someone who just does not share the same perspective as me, right? That all Muslim refugees, we should, increase our taxes so they can live here for free and open up their mosque and spread their ideology that makes women wear black beekeeper outfits for the sake of morality, because that's their religion, and if their textbook says to kill the infidel and unbelievers, let them, that's probably old, no one will take that seriously, and all these bombings in Palestine or Israel or Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan, Turkey, those are just incidents that will stop eventually, because people will become kind and good-hearted when we send our B-2 bombers over there with fairy dust, crop dusters attached to their ends. Well, anyways, if you believe that stuff, and you want to draw stuff that supports that, go ahead. But you call my stuff, let's say, hate speech. I've gotten death threats, a lot of death threats for my anti-Muslim artwork, drawing the Prophet Muhammad. But a lot of people don't dare condemn ISIS as passionately as my artwork. There's a ton of bad guys out there in the world, tons and tons and tons. But even with my own sense of morality, I think, which is the lesser evil? How can I approach it tactfully while still keeping my morality intact? It's a slippery slope. On the back burner, I have still a comic book with ideas and small sketches, and it's going to be something that hold on, did I call it a comic book? No, I won't. I'll call it a magazine, because if it's a magazine, well then it goes against that little, doesn't have to follow the rules of that weenie little comic book authority shit, ethics, bullshit. There was a time when I'm not sure it was Marvel and DC, or just comics in general, that were thought to be spreading the ideas of communism and other shit like that. And even though Batman has become pussified with Ben Affleck being its pussy-ass actor, lead role in that movie, I like some of the writing on there, especially with this character right here, Mr. Bloom. Pretty awesome. I like how it's starting to become more twisted, that world, or more realistic, I mean. think a lot of work, so much talent is wasted, and time, or people's attention even drawn to stupid shit, like simple portraiture paintings, and especially of celebrities. So fucking what? So fucking what? You know, there are some good famous people out there. There are. And yes, I'm just drawing some fucking Ninja Turtles and Batman. But I try to balance it out with some of the street art. Spraying out some perspective from Mexican culture from the past. But straight out copycat portrait work, that's fucking boring to me. If you can make a living off of that, that's pretty cool. Capitalism, let capitalism work. Cannot be against capitalism. Back to artwork. Helps stop the spread. Well, actually, in some cases, it can spread stupid ideas. But I think, generally speaking, it can do more good than harm. Because we look at the artworks in North Korea of the mighty Kim Jong-un, Kim Jong-il, painted in heroic battle poses nationwide. It's just not propaganda there. Yeah, in that case, it's pretty dumb. I think Banksy has makes some critical points in culture of the Western Hemisphere. Even though I am more on the Team Robble side. His arch nemesis in the graffiti world. But Banksy does impressive creative work. I like his stuff more than the other artist, Damien Hirst. Is he the richest artist out there, I believe, today? A lot of good stuff out there and a lot of bullshit out there. So just think about what you want to do with your artwork, or if you don't draw or create or paint or sculpt, you know, what kind of artwork are you going to collect, sell, resell? You know, because we all have challenges, right? You know, people more pain or less pain than I do. Right? Tolerate it in different ways. But imagine if you could lessen the bullshit, discomfort, pain levels simply by taking a more open-minded, broad-minded view when it comes to artwork, talking about it, which was to critique, or how to critique it. Just be aware of that. And that's my name on Facebook. If you want to add me or follow me on there.